We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Chicago White Sox. Stay tuned. White Sox baseball is next. Ronald Bolaños, the Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, big guy, nice rip, nice rip.
And that is 44 in a row now as he has tied the all-time National League record.
Hey, not an easy thing to do. When you think about how long this game of baseball has been played, that it lasts this long to get 44 consecutive knocks in the National League.
It's one of those records, I'll tell you what. 44-game hit streak. Take a bow. Take your applause.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Stepping up now, Jeffrey Ramos. And now the Diamondbacks look to push more across in the opening frame. Runner goes for third. Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw. So it's first and third with 2 away. And in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So digging in now, Evan White looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so.
Come on, big guy. Seat up, drive it right back up the box. Let's go.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is now at the plate, Eddie James, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Eddie James.
First pitch on its way. Lifted the other way to left center.
Round hard, round hard.
Center fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So to the plate, the Diamondbacks designated hitter, Eddie James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last ABs.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Striding in once again, Eddie James. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Into the box now, Eddie James. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Has a look, now the pitch. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second of the game as this lead got even wider. At At the plate, Eddie James. He'll try to build on an already great game. He's 3 for 5 so far in this one.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And this will kick off the base of the wall. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
They are putting in some work at the plate in this one, Matt. Another great AB, another hit, another nail in the coffin. That's a startling 15 runs in this one, and they're still going.
The right fielder, number 16.
Stepping in, Will Benson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
15-4 the final in this one. Arizona jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Luis Madero earned his 9th win of the year. Ronald Bolaños couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Chicago White Sox. White Sox baseball starts right now. Henry Sanchez will get the starting assignment in this one for the Chi Sox. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
The designated hitter, Eddie James.
And the pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And there is a National League record. 45 straight games with a hit as he'll set his sights now on the all-time mark.
You know, Dero, they say that records are made to be broken, but I never thought I would ever see anybody in the National League get 45 consecutive games with a hit.
And to just sit back and think about the guys that ran out of steam and the guys that didn't get there after the third, for him to be sitting at 45 games and the way he went about it, moving balls out of the ballpark, base hits up the middle.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on this Saturday night. Now batting, Eddie James. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they.
Don't be afraid. Let it
So
fly,
stepping
boy.
in, Eddie James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sink.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Right fielder looking up, still going back. And this one is gone, a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anyway.
Ready to take his hacks again, Eddie James, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They're on top 7-2. In now, Eddie
Now
James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Come on, guys, get
Eddie
your pitch up there.
James.
First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Rosario is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
8-6 the final score tonight. Arizona took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Alec Hansen earned his 9th win of the year. Henry Sanchez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Carson Romero records the save, number 36 on the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks, 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Chicago White Sox. It's White Sox baseball, and it comes your way next. Antonio Castaneda gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Come on, big.
Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Rivas over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Coming to the plate now, Eddie James, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
James.
First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground.
Get down.
There's one.
That's an out.
On to first, a double play.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help.
Stepping into the
Up next
box,
for the Diamondbacks.
Eddie James, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. High and deep to right. Racing back the right fielder. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4.
Ready to take his hacks again, Eddie James, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into center field, line drive base hit.
That ball was hit real hard.
Boy,
Good
this
job
guy is
squared up on
off to
that
some
ball.
kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road,
The
getting
right
that good
fielder
night's sleep,
will
and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Runners off for second. He's got it. The second for 1.
Now beat it out,
On
beat it
to
out.
first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no run. So coming to the plate, Eddie James. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Go now.
James.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Encarnacion is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. The Diamondbacks host road win number 40 on the year. Casey Mize earns his 8th victory of the season. Antonio Castaneda struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Forrest Whitley takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game.